linemen. Game 2, day 1. The Spring League 2021 at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Alex Faust, Jordan Palmer here with you. Comparing these two QBs. Well, Ryan Willis, a lot of short completions. 13 of 17 on the day, and his linemen are looking to reclaim the lead at the game's opening score on the first drive. Oh, that could have been trouble. Smith hauls it in. Pick up a couple on first down.
We've seen a lot of perimeter throws, quick out routes, flat routes. We've seen some mesh, some shallow crosses. Haven't really seen him attack the middle of the field and haven't seen him push the ball vertically. This would be the drive to do it.
Dumped off to Smith, and he has running room up the gut. Get close to the line to gain there. See if they give it to him. There is a flag on the play. All that calamity back by the original line of scrimmage.
Offside, defense number 93, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. Resulting play is a first down.
That is Henri St. Amour out of Georgia Tech.
And Ryan Willis turns around and sees a dude in his face and wondering, how'd you get here so quick?
St. Amour, a player who a lot of these guys undrafted get a tryout, cup of coffee with the team, signed with the Minnesota Vikings out of college. Last played on the practice squad with the BC Lions in the CFL a couple years ago. Of course, no CFL season last year. First down at the 41. Reese Horn again. 28 years of age. Reese Horn playing at the University of Indianapolis a couple years ago. Earned a bunch of conference and All-American nominations. Graduated in 2016. 2nd and 5. Willis launches sideline and incomplete. Gibbs engaged on the sideline in some hand fighting with Robinson Terese. Teresi, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, that makes that tough on the quarterback. Christian Gibbs just getting pushed to the sideline just enough where don't give the quarterback too many options of where he can put it.
Here we go. H, we got blue 94 on 1-1, right? Here we go.
3rd and 5. Swing pass. Minter cut down in the backfield. And this Conquerors defense coming to play yet again.
Yeah, the Conquerors defense done a really good job of, from what it looks like, forcing the ball to the perimeter, forcing Ryan Willis to check it down, forcing him to kick it underneath. But they're not going to be able to do that on 4th and 7.
4th and 7.
All right, are we going to see another fake punt? Or not a fake punt. Quick kick. Yeah, we are. Takes another nice bounce. And what coverage downfield. Ben Putman, Reese Horn with the special teams tackle. Doubleheader tonight at Lucas Oil Stadium to kick off the Spring League 2021. Alphas defeated the Aviators earlier today. This is the North Division. 4 teams in the South. Houston, Texas. Alex Faust, Jordan Palmer here with you. By the way, I finally figured out, because I'm dense, what the lineman refers to. It's power lines. It's not It's not fire lines. It's not fire. It's power lines.
It's not the big fellows up front?
No. No. Well, although those guys have done a good job, too. Caught by Papale along the sideline for 6. Benny Papale, who has the only receiving touchdown of the game for the Conquerors. 52-yard score for Shola Olateju in the first half on the ground. That's it so far. That's all they've needed. Defense has held up their end of the bargain. 2nd and 5. Motion up front. Salima looking for a seam. Cuts back to the middle, has a block. Will create a 3rd and 2 after a pickup of 3. And their running backs diversify their options, haven't they?
Yeah, both backs have played well. Caught some balls, got outside. Obviously Olateju with that big 52-yard run in the first half. Jordan Salima capable of it too.
Kevin Anderson's former coach at Fordham, Andrew Briner, said that his biggest attribute was preparation. I think you're seeing that shine through today. 3rd and 2. And nearly a bad exchange. I think that wound up causing the play to be blown up. Salima had to hold up there. Got caught in the backfield.
Yeah, it was also an opportunity for Kevin Anderson to pull this ball. I think he wanted to at the end. That defensive end crashes right there, and you see him go, oh, man, I finally had a chance to run the football for a positive play.
Well, 3 and out for the Conquerors. Still letting the linemen hang around here. Murphy boots it away. A good punt all the way back to the 26-yard line. Flag on the return. As Minter brings it out. A return of about 7, maybe 10. See what the flag here is. Brian Banks.
During the return, legal block in the back on the return team, number 41. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's 1st down.
You know, you mentioned it, Jordan, in our first game. Didn't see a lot of penalties. They have popped up in this second game. 14-10 Conquerors. All right, I'm going to suggest if there's a Graphics Hall of Fame, can we submit this?
That's up there. Just let that sit.
Yeah. Ryan Willis. Neither of us knew that was coming. Those 2 punts have been exceptional. So after the illegal block in the back penalty, they started their own 28. 1st down. And a carry for DJ Davis. Pick up 6, maybe a little bit more. Davis played the Hula Bowl a couple of years ago. Last January. Hard to believe pre-COVID anything ever happened, but the prestigious postseason bowls. All-star games, I should say. There's Davis again. And he'll pick up 3 more. It'll be a 3rd and 1.
1st and 2nd down runs for Hal Mummy.
We got 1-1, right?
See 3 in a row here?
Yeah, as well.
Here we go.
And if you have the personnel to do it. Conquerors with pressure, and it's in and out of the hands of DeAndre McNeil. Zach Hall all over him. And he caused the drop.
Yeah, it's actually a really good throw by Ryan Willis, giving his guy a chance.
Here we go.
Like he dropped that same ball in the first series. But 4th and 1.
punt or go for it.
Hey, motion.
Timeout will be called. Hal Mumme takes his first of the half.
Timeout, Linemen. This is their first charge timeout.
Well, to your
This will
point,
be a 30-second timeout.
I mean, again, we could play out the whole air raid thing here or there, but 25-12 pass to run plays. Decent ratio.
Yeah, all right.
Let's run 39 toss or Snickers. Okay?
Snickers, 39 toss.
39 toss.
You can get the Snickers. You can get the Snickers to it. What? Hey, get the first. Oh, round 39. Come on, hold on.
So I got a toss play called, and you heard backup quarterback / quarterback coach Stan Bedwell say you can get to Snickers from it. So that's just giving the quarterback Ryan Willis an opportunity to, hey, here's the run play that we have, but if you get a certain look that you don't like, you can check to something else. So giving Ryan Willis an opportunity to get in the best play.
And they'll get it.
It looks like he also had an opportunity to give a single word, code word, which is really common. Tom Brady always does this in New England forever, where, hey, we're going to call a play, give you a check if you don't like it, but if you get a favorable QB sneak formation, but those guys up front can give a single word, whatever it is, tells everybody next sound I make, we're snapping and going. And here they are, 4th and 1. That's a great conversion.
Keeps the drive alive. 3 straight runs. The incomplete pass, and then they went for it on 4th down. Another short completion. I mean, this is how they built that game-opening drive. Just think and done. 4 or 5 yards here or there.
Yeah, and what really makes this offense go is when you have those short completions and you get guys on the run and they can turn upfield. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any of these short completions outside of a broken tackle here or there turn into bigger gash plays. But again, these guys get on the same page here. Just because somebody ran it at Nevada and somebody else ran it over there and somebody ran it at another school, give these guys another week or two, and I think we're going to start seeing receivers catch these short passes and come out the other end.
2nd and 6. Pass is batted down. I think we've seen a couple of really impressive plays here from Zach Hall, SEMO product.
Just got this stick route right here, and really good read by this linebacker coming underneath, getting a hand on it. That looks so open to the quarterback that you feel like, let me just put it on him. And Zach Hall coming underneath, getting a hand on it.
Louisville, Kentucky native, 22 years of age, in his 2nd stint with the Spring League. 3rd down. Willis, complete. Putman turns the corner, has the 1st down. It'll take us to the end of the quarter. We'll get the penalty markers sorted out here.
Personal foul, late hit, defense number 22. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. Automatic 1st down.
7th penalty of the game for the Conquerors. And it'll take us to the 4th quarter with the Linemen driving, trailing by 4 at Lucas Oil Stadium.
We were talking about when you get these short passes that come out the other end. This is a shallow cross right here, a basic. It's actually the same play that Ryan Willis threw a pick on when he tried to throw that basic or that in cut. That underneath coverage gets deep. Ryan Willis hits Putman in stride. It's a 4-yard completion, but it's about a 15-yard gain. And really, that's what this Hal Mumme offense does. If you can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand into a playmaker's hand early, based off what the defense gives you, you usually end up with these 300-400-yard passing games.
Add on 15 yards for the late hit out of bounds. And the ball at the Conquerors 30. Crossing pattern over the middle. It's Reese Horn. And again, a little bit here, a little bit there. 4-yard pickup on 1st down.
These are confidence builders for everybody on offense, because the offensive line, that's another play where they were in pass protection. The quarterback didn't get touched. It's another play. Quarterback got the ball out of his hands, could throw it accurately. Another catch for the wideouts. It's the sum of all these types of completions where you can see an offense start to come together.
2nd and 6. Going to take a shot. End zone, and Quadarius Smith never saw it.
And he's lucky that didn't hit him in the forehead. I'm not sure where he lost it.
Ken Hike the same. Both of them lost sight of the ball.
I know it wasn't the sun. We're in a dome. Anybody who's in the NFL has been in this dome. This is, of course, the home of the NFL Combine. This is a very well thrown ball. You got 3 guys with their hands on their head.
Wow. 3rd and 6. Could have been a sure touchdown there. Willis steps up, and he had a direct route. If he wanted to lower the shoulder and engage with Jermaine Edmondson, backed off, and as a result, instead of a potential 1st down, it'll be a 4th and at least 1.
And Willis is wanting somebody to come back to him. I don't know that he's going to get that 1st down right there. You kind of saw him pop up and tell his guys, hey, come on, work back to me. Work to that sideline. So frustrating as a quarterback. You get out, you break contain, you get outside the pocket. The receivers just kind of keep running the route they were running, and they look back at you and they cheer for you. It's like, no, man, put your foot in the ground, come back, find yourself a completion.
Never converted on that 4th down earlier in the drive. Here is Minter to get the job done. First down at the Conqueror 18.
Good play design, good play call. They're bringing Putman back across in motion like they scored on earlier. Reverse, pitch it out here so that defense sees Putman screaming across the field. It just gets those linebackers just for a second to see that motion going across, and respect that allows the lineman on the left side to get out, get a hat on somebody, and you don't need much there on 4th and 1. You just need those linebackers to just freeze for a second.
Clock stops with an injured player. This is Malik Dorton, former Southern California Trojan. Went to the famed St. John Bosco High School. One of many players supposed to play in the CFL last season, but that campaign never happened. Had been with Edmondson in the CFL, so he'll get off on his own power. First down at the Conqueror 18. The 11-play, 54-yard drive. It's eaten up 5.5 minutes and counting.
Yeah, and Ryan Willis has been efficient, 20 for 28.
Willis, end zone, overthrown. Reese Horn had to elevate, and Prince Charles Awara in coverage. The Washington Husky with the defensive play.
They're taking a shot there. So much of this offense is kind of built off these meshes. We've got people crossing, and then we get the post over the top. That is an absolute dime by Ryan Willis. Reese Horn unable to come down with it. That's 2 touchdown passes that Ryan Willis has thrown on this drive.
13th play of the drive here. Let's see if it results in points. Putman not able to spin away from the tackle. Nicholas Washington brought him down.
That's a really good open field tackle right there. That's such an easy one with Puntman just hesitates for a second. Coming downhill as a defensive back. That's a vulnerable position to be in. You got a receiver, gets to square his shoulders. Pulls him down by the undershirt.
Fourteenth play of the draw. after the gain of 5. 3rd down. And Willis. Oh, he had
third touchdown pass.
And you said it. It's probably a touchdown.
It's way behind him, and it's a tough catch. But there's not much on that ball.
The missed opportunities for the linemen. Offensive pass interference took away a game-tying score. Potentially. No, the extra point. Field goal attempt to get him within 1. A 31-yard try for Jonathan Song. As reliable as they get. 91% at TCU. And he gets the lineman within 1.